morning. Everyone has left. There was a party of 3 guys, 2 of them from Calgary, I think 1 from Penticton, and then there was a father-daughter team who were ripping through the North Boundary Trail, and I mean trouncing me for one thing, but some people are just super strong, man. Doing 40 kilometers a day, it's really something. I got the excellent cowlick going on. Yeah, now I look presentable, right? You can see my lips still a little busted open, but it's getting better slowly. Oh, that was nice though last night, just to kind of sit and BS and have some company. I fully expect company. If people are going about 24 kilometers a day, maybe they won't get any, but because I'm going so slow, people pass me, like the father-daughter team, so I fully expect company on this trail. Here's the hiker horse. I tried to find the old hiker one last night, no joy. Funny thing about this one, you can see the green throne from where the fire. So not much privacy for the green throne, but at least there's a green throne and not just a log. But it's funny that at Wellborn, it's like 100 yards away. I thought this here was neat. So you got an old downed tree and it's got the campground symbol on it, carved in. Kind of cool. So here you got this old bear hang here, which looks great. Looks pretty solid. And then you got the cable over there, the official bear hang. And if you keep walking, you can find another one that's probably still usable. So unlike some of the other ones, this one has got ample places to hang your food. Kind of neat to see tree trunks that are like several decades old, cut from the old days. So today is kind of a turning point. Today I could have thought about changing my entire schedule. I could have decided I'm not going to carry on through the NBT. I'm going to head north, go to Ancient Wall, maybe go through McLaren's Pass. I could spend a day or 2 here first, but I heard Ancient Wall is pretty amazing. That sort of thing. So I could have just decided to scrap the North Boundary Trail and just kind of do a few things, but I still have 14 days out here, right? I have lots of food, so it would have been okay. Because honestly, if I go hike another day down the NBT, I don't think I'm turning back. On that note, I'm going to 3 slides, and if I can do that and not be in too bad a shape, I can have a day off. 4 days, day off, 4 days, day off, 4 days. That's 14 days, 12 days of hiking. So yeah, this is a bit of a turning point for me in the hike. Anyway, I've decided to keep going. My first stop is going to be the crossing because I need water. And I'm just going to trust that water because I had bad pee this morning. I had a pee that was way too yellow. Not quite brown, but it was pretty damn yellow. So I am going to fill my stomach as much as I can and then fill my water and yeah, just overhydrate because I clearly did not hydrate enough in the last 12 hours. So, all right, that's just a few hundred meters down the road. Off we go. First task of the day, cross this. I could have walked back to the bridge that's across this thing, but then I would have had to go up kind of this hill over here and then come back down. So I have these wicked boots. I'll also take advantage. Here we go. Just a little bit lower. I could like not even take off my boots for this probably. Maybe get away with it. Beautiful view from this crossing. Well, anyway, time to change up the shoes. All right, I drank quite a bit. I'm gonna try something different here. I'm gonna put these on here. That's probably wrong, but you know, this kind of goes into the bottom of that stops it. And then I've got that strapped on there. That's usually where my water hose goes, but I got that in the back right now. Put that around my neck, and so now I don't have to hold my poles I'm gonna have my phone out for this. So I'm taking a chance of dropping this thing. So let's see how this works. Okay, here we go. I got my boots and all kinds of stuff on here. Look back, make sure I haven't left anything, stall a little bit. Okay. Footing. Okay, not bad so far. All right. Doing okay. About halfway to my knees now. Oh. Oh. Not very deep, but it's long. It's a long crossing. Oh. Okay. Woo! And that water starts getting really cold. So far, it hasn't come up. Oh, now it's getting a little higher. Surprisingly, a little deeper here. I thought I was, well, almost to the knees. Yeah, pretty much at the knees right there. I didn't even see that coming. Oh man, my feet are frozen. Oh. Okay. Woo! I just crossed Blue Creek. I have that medal to wear around my neck now. Cool. Okay, I've already walked down here about 50 meters down the trail, and I haven't seen anything heading to the hiker, the old suspension bridge yet. So I came back here, just checked it out, and I still can't find an obvious trail, so I'm thinking I gotta walk up a little farther. Oh. I drank everything I could there. Like, I probably drank at least a liter. I mean, really, it's about your esophagus getting frozen, right? So I drank the one side, then I crossed, and I drank some more after my esophagus had thawed out. And then I picked up about 1.5 liters of water, and I think I should be good. It's 5 kilometers now until the next water, according to the books. So anyway, I want to find that hiker trail and then drop the pack and go check out the suspension bridge if I can find anything on that side, because there is some neat exploring to do over here, so why the hell not? So there is an old trail going up the west side of Blue Creek, but you can see already the condition that it would be in. Got some beat up old sign here, but oh, okay, I'm gonna check that out too. Here you can see north boundary, yeah, Blue Creek Campground. Oh, they're talking about back down that way, but up here there's an upper Blue Creek campground, and there was a second bridge over Blue Creek, so there used to be 2 bridges. And apparently this campground, which was decommissioned in 2010, is nicer than that one. So anyway, who knew? I'm not gonna head up there and see if that brings me to the suspension bridge. I think I'm good. You know, this has actually moved quite a bit of ways from Blue Creek, so. But I'm gonna check out this guy. Ooh. So unfortunately this guy isn't surviving too well, but you can see there that once upon a time you could go up that way and then up to that guy there, and then there was actually another bridge across Blue Creek. Kind of neat. It'd be neat to check it out one day, but honestly I don't see myself doing it. pretty stellar. This is Snake Indian Lake, which, you know, you hear about Twin Tree Lake and Celestine Lake, but this one, I mean, I know it's a pretty silty, brown, crappy looking thing, but look at the views it gives you. It's not even in the Canadian Rockies Trail Guide. It's in Don Beer's book. He talks about Snake Indian Lake. But yeah, I did not expect this. This is pretty nice. Well, walking alongside the lake, this is what the trail looks like. The book mentions that it gets tougher as you get past Blue Creek, but so far pretty good. And walks alongside a lake, and it's pretty flat. Everything, not too much stuff across the trail. It's all right. Well, I have a funny feeling I'm about to lose this lake, so I'm a little bit off trail, just kind of wander down here. It's been nice hiking along it. I mean, you do go away from the lake and back, and away from the lake and back, that sort of thing, but still, it's been flat. Every so often you get views. What else can you ask for, you know? Well, I was dead wrong about the lake. It is, it kind of snuck around that inlet. I kind of wondered. And it goes for a while. Here it's more, it looks more like just a big spread out river, right? But check this out. He talks about this in Don Beers' book. Come around the tree. Mount Robson. Isn't that cool? This is a very unique angle to see it from. Very few people get to see it from like this, so. Oh, God, it's a gorgeous day. I have been so blessed with weather so far. I really have. This is awesome hiking right now. And it's one thing to get a view every so often, it's another to have it while you're hiking. There's not many trails that do that. This is so far the best day of hiking as far as views and stuff that I've had. This is awesome. Well, I think I'm at the 5 kilometer mark because I think this is what you would call fresh water. Oh. This lake is a good, pretty decent amount of distance, that's for sure. Been hiking in the forest for, I don't know, 0.7 or something. Finally back out to the lake. Oh, it's pretty wicked. Starting to slowly get views out the right side of this trail, and this guy is sweet. Look at the red on that thing. Pretty rare here in the Rockies. Cool. I don't know if I'm going to see this again, so I better get some shots. It's the ancient wall. Pretty cool. Well, I think it's finally become a river again. The Blue Creek was a pretty strong tributary for this thing, and yet it still looks strong. Like a lot of water. Well, thank you, Horse Outfitters, for clearing out these. This was a bad one. I had to go down there and then climb up, and this was steep with a 50-pound pack. I think in retrospect I should have just gone up there. But yeah, some of them, they're just at waist level, at chest level. They are awful. Oh hell, I should have just shoved my pack underneath and crawled underneath. I'm being silly. Been a few little guys like this. Blue Creek has been the only real crossing of the day though. No bridges. Yeah. There we go. Finally get a little time by the river. It was a nice level walk through the forest for a while, which is always welcome on a 153 kilometer trail. 154, 155, whatever. And now it's more of the same, except there's a bit of a view and the river, so it's always nice. There's the trail up there. Starting to get a few kind of interesting crossings. This little flat part here is definitely part of an old bridge. Still not too bad though. I'll be across in no time. Well, just for a change, the river and the trail are almost level. You know, only like 10 feet over the river right now. In Don Beer's book, it talks about an old campsite before you get to the Warden cabin. Now, according to the mileage, I should be at the Warden cabin soon. So I kind of went wandering in here because an old campsite right beside, like down level on the river like this, it makes perfect sense to me. No luck yet. I'm gonna keep going, see what happens. Well, it's a rotting, beat up old bridge from 1995. It is almost 25 years ago. I think now it's been a little misplaced because I think up there, that's where the water is. That's another one. I love seeing old stuff, even if it is falling apart. That's almost all the better. Look at this. How the heck did you get up there? Did you? Oh, look at you. Jeez, I almost missed this. I'm just looking at the stupid bridge. Awesome. Wow. Okay. Still, how the hell did you get up here? Damn. Wherever that camp was, I missed it. And this is one of the saddest Warden cabins I've seen. Yikes. Oh. That is so small. It's hard to believe you can even fit like any kind of kitchen and someone sleeping there. It must be just, yeah. All this wood looks, doesn't look very fresh at all, so. Yeah, there's not even a tack shed here, so. No, and here we got more bears and crap trying to get in. Sheesh. Oh, and a rake. What in the devil are you gonna rake with this thing? What are you gonna rake in the forest? Wow. Well, I was looking for a privy of any kind, and then I kind of looked into the forest, and I think I spotted it. I think this was it. Someone just filled in the hole, and that's it, man. It's been grown in. This is a long time gone. But for some reason, they just left a little bit of wood here. Woo! I'm thinking the wardens avoided this like the plague. I mean, there's some awesome warden cabins. This ain't one of them. Well, my last two cabins I was at are Blue Creek and Willow Creek, and they are both district headquarters. Wonderful cabins. I mean, one of them had a barn, for God's sakes, so I gotta lower my expectations. I thought I was eating lunch here. There's no water except for Snake Indian River, which is, you know, down there a ways, and really nowhere to sit, and yeah. So I just had a snack, and the campground is in 2.7 kilometers, so I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna eat all my food. Well, at least you got a great view of this guy from this spot. Pretty wicked mountain. Boy, the water flow must have really changed since '95. Nice bridge. Must have been some kind of neat port. And Snake Indian River is still a churny bastard. Like, I thought it would be died down a little bit by now, but it's still strong. I haven't seen anything like this. I wonder how far high up you could take it. Cool. I know it's called 3 slides. I mean, maybe that's one, you know. It's got to be because there's 3 slides in the area. I know it looks like the same shot, but this is 2 minutes later. A different one. And a nice shot of that guy. All right, moving on. Not bad. It's rare you get to look north to get right off this trail. It's a lot of growth, you know, like this tons of stuff growing here. It's gonna swallow the trail more and more and more. You just gotta follow the imprint in the ground, right? Right here it's not bad, but eventually it'll get more and more and more like this, right? Holy fucking shit. I don't know if that was a brown bear or a grizzly, but I just got bluff charged. Motherfucker. Jesus, I've been yelling and yelling and yelling and yelling, you deaf motherfucker. Jesus. I've been climbing up over this bluff, and I just came over, and him and his 2 cubs were right on the damn trail. Me. Jesus Christ. He was right up there. I saw him. I saw him before he saw me. Jesus. And I saw him, and right away I yelled at him and kind of waved my stuff around. I saw him stand up looking for me. And then he saw me. And of course he's sending his cubs up. That's the worst. I scared a bear and his 2 cubs. That's the worst. And then he comes up and around here, and he comes like, Jesus. And I'm like talking to him. I'm like, it's okay. It's all right. But I've got like that panic in my voice, right? And he comes right up. He comes up like right, like Jesus, like maybe 10 feet away, like up to that tree right there. And I did not have my bear spray out. I was starting to reach for it. I didn't have it out. He just seemed like he was running up to me. So I was like, okay. And then I'm like, I better get my bear spray. I was coming over here. And I'm like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's all right. But I'm not sounding calm, right? Holy crap. So once he kind of ran up, he took off again up to my great relief and went and joined his cubs and went up the slope. Holy crap. That is by far the craziest bear encounter I've ever had. Holy shit. Okay, slide the plastic thing off with your thumb and then down. Slide it off with your thumb and then down. Just because I remember how when I learned it a long time ago, it doesn't mean, I did not have this ready. That bear was not within striking distance, but he wasn't far. I wonder if he was just a brown black bear or a grizzly. I was honestly not exactly thinking that at the moment. I was just thinking that I'd scared a mother bear and his 2 cubs, which is exactly what I did. my body's pretty tired, right? 50 kilometers plus now, 50 pounds on my back. I'm suddenly not tired at all. I have adrenaline. My legs don't hurt anymore. Nothing. Everything is just good to go. All you need is a bear to bluff charge you and you can hike longer. I mean, that's, you know, right? No biggie. Just find a bear. That's fine. Just, yeah, get your heart going. Well, back to the business at hand. I have no choice but to just keep going, right? So apparently the water at Three Slides sucks. Now there is a water source to the west of it, but otherwise there's just like this slew of Three Slides. So I thought I would come down here and try this out. Yeah. No, nothing's going my way right now. I guess I'll have to, Jesus. I was gonna leave my pack at the entrance to Three Slide and then run get some water at this water source that's to the west of the entrance. I don't know how far it is though, and clearly there's a bear in the area. So we're like, really? Should I leave my food hanging around? Even for 5 minutes? Mind you, I'm pretty sure that bear is just getting the hell out of Dodge. He's probably in the next damn valley at this point. Oh my God. Frickin' bear. Well, I'm glad I'm not far from the campsite. I'm bear calling like every 30 damn seconds now. Hey, bear! Woo! And now I'm starting to get some shock. And now it's starting to sink into the back of my head a little bit. I haven't been able to sleep. Damn. Ugh, stupid bugs. All right. This is supposed to be only 170 meters down here. It says 300. But, oh man, and I'm being swarmed. For the first time in these 4 days, I'm being absolutely swarmed by mosquitoes and bugs. But the good news is I can hear water. So I'm gonna go get water. Everything I can handle. 3 liters. Oh, hello. All right, let's see what this is like. See how much better and clearer that is? Hold it out of the sun, you can see even better. So I'm gonna treat this stuff, but it's good enough for me. It's clear. I have my little tablets. Done. I'll grab 3 liters and head back to camp. I'm going to talk about this now. There might be people down at Three Slides, so this is an important moment in my backpacking career, right? Some people would let what just happened chase them out of the backcountry forever. And, you know, I've just decided I'm just gonna, geez, no matter where I stand, the sun is just, I've just decided I'm just gonna let it roll off my back. I'm just gonna shake it off, you know? It's, there we go. I mean, yeah, you know, the bear, I'm glad she was able to just come over and say hi and then take off with her cubs, and nothing happened. I didn't have to spray her. I certainly wouldn't want to spray her if I didn't have to, right? It's still a fact that bear encounters are rare, like ones where people actually get injured, and ones where people get killed, even less so, like almost nothing, right? There's like no yearly bear fatality number because it's less than 0. There's a yearly avalanche fatality number, but no, I mean, yeah. So, yeah. You know, in this moment, I just have to, okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm still gonna come out here. I'm still gonna do my thing. I'm still gonna love it. Holy crap, what a view. Just near here, the campsite. you can walk out a little bit. This is the water source. I mean, I can see insects and stuff jumping around in here, so yeah. But holy mother of God, this is the stuff I've been walking by all day, but I've never seen all like this many at once. Got this sick glacier over here. Damn. Well, the privy is a piece of wood across logs. And you got one of these things out here. That's just weak, dude. Why would you buy those anyway? Just take a normal piece of toilet paper, you rip out the inside cardboard liner, and then you can smush it. Well, I am out in the primitive now. This is the bear hang, I believe. Yeah, I have found sites that are no longer getting love, that's for sure. Such a wicked view on this site too. I'll have to figure out where to hang up all my food. So unfortunately, because this site is right beside this big slough, it's well known for mosquitoes. Even the books were saying mosquitoes, mosquitoes, mosquitoes. So I got this guy. So I have my hood over, that kind of protects, because even when this thing is flat, they will bite you through it. So this all protects the back of my head. The bill of my baseball cap kind of pushes this away. And then I've got, you know, I have all my clothes on as I did earlier, which kind of sucks because it's a beautiful day. But, oh well. I mean, you know, this way, I don't want to cake myself in bug spray right now because I got no way to wash it off, so. Well, despite everything that's happened, I am 53 kilometers away from any trailhead. This is the farthest away I've ever been. It's pretty cool, man. I am way out in the middle of nothing. Nothing. Yeah. Been reading, and that is Upright Mountain, by the way. So that, I imagine, is Upright Glacier. So the views here are unparalleled so far, but the campground falls short in a lot of other ways. Sitting on the ground, that's actually pretty decent back support. At least there's that. But of course, the bear hang isn't really working anymore. I'm still actually managed to get something around it. I'll show you that. And there's really not any flat spots. I mean, this is the nicest, flattest spot. It's right beside, you know, I mean, I could go up in there and get a spot that's really not flat, and I'd be like 10 yards away from the food prep area and then the bear hang. I mean, yeah. One time I've seen a bear. I want to be far away from a food prep spot. And I mean, I got nothing. Oh well. I don't think I'll be the first person to set up around this campfire. All right, so there's our, you know, I actually got it just above, the branch just above. So that might break and then it'll come down on the remains of the old bear hang. So, all right, this is tough to actually show by myself, but let's see if I can't do this. Oh, there she goes. Oh, is that gonna work? No. Okay, so that was a dumb plan. I was hoping that thing was jammed in there pretty good. It would stay, or at least get caught, but no, it swiveled real nice. Well, you don't appreciate a good bear hang until you've lost it. It's been a bit of a nightmare. I was trying to get it over this thing, but I would get it over and the rock wouldn't be heavy enough to like work it down the other side, no matter how much I swung around the rope. Eventually my rock bag, you know, one of these came out, so, and now I've broken my carabiner. So now I'm just trying to make it work any way I can. If it's hanging right on a tree, I mean, any damn bear can just climb up and get it, but I mean, there's nothing else you can do. The Rocky Mountains is terrible. for this kind of thing. If you don't have a bear hang, your food is sitting right up against a tree. That's just, and it's just the way it is. All right, I tied the granny knot from hell into this, and now I'm gonna just try to make this work. I mean, what else do you do, right? I got lots of days left on this and a lot of bear hangs, so yeah. There. Now the bear has to take 5 seconds to climb the tree. If there's ever a time when a guy is trying to follow the bear rules, it's today. But I mean, it's almost impossible. This site is brutal for that. I mean, there's my tent, for God's sakes. There's the eating area. Privy's down there. I mean, yeah. What do you do? It took like an hour for me to break my carabiner and then come up with this awful, finally just give up and come up with that awful bear hang. So what do you do? Well, despite the shortcomings, as the sun goes down, still an amazing spot. Well, since I've hiked now today, I have backpacked now 4 days in a row, and I've earned myself a day off. 4 days, 1 day off, 4 days, 1 day off, 4 days. That would be the schedule to do the North Boundary Trail in 14 days. Longest North Boundary Trail trek ever. Well, hey, that's the usual thing with me, right? Who cares about when I finish the marathon? I did a marathon, so. But I can use that day off whenever I want. And if tomorrow, the next 3 days are all under 13 kilometers. And if tomorrow is nice, I'm inclined to go and hike, right? So yeah, and it's just a oatmeal. Oh my God. So I am trying to sleep like 1.5 kilometers from where I got bluff charged. I'm like 40 feet away from my meal prep area. I'm like 50 feet away from my crappy bear hang where my food is all available for any bear that comes along. Oh, how in the name of God am I going to get to sleep? This is going to take days to get over. Oh, good night.